With the autonomy that we gave her, she didn't prove that she earned the right to be autonomous. She dropped the ball on the crew. She wasn't open and honest and communicating openly. I don't agree that there's a talent retention problem. I think there's a recruitment problem. I don't think is a talent for us. She's not a bad person, she's just not our talent.
Well, how would you describe the difference between a job, a career, or another word that you would use?
Time versus value.
What do you mean by that in relation to a job versus?
Well, someone in a job is focusing on time, the amount of time that they work and the return that they get.
Yep.
Someone who's focused on value is more interested in the outcome, and it doesn't matter how long it takes, they just do it.
So they're invested in that.
They're invested in the outcome and the value and delivering value. The comparison is typically employee versus an entrepreneurial mentality.
Yeah.
Employee mentality as well. I'll just work between these hours, and I expect to get this return. And entrepreneurial is just I'll just do whatever it takes. Get the job done.
Yeah.
How we basically use this information to recruit better and to scale faster. And we're already scaling fast, but our recruitment is broken, obviously. But again, what people don't see is the level of awareness that we have around the problems that we have and the proactivity that we're taking around learning from that and becoming better and realizing that these problems are actually really healthy.
Yeah.
I've made every single mistake under the sun in the last 6 months. And I'm stoked about it. I'm absolutely right, because we're now developing internal recruitment method that is just absolutely fucking shit hot. So yeah, we need at least another 3 to 6 salespeople. We need another 2 event coordinators. We need 2 people on social media, 1 person in automation. We need another 3 coaches, another 1 in customer service. I need an EA, we need an admin person, a HR person, and 3 interns. And that's just in the next 3 to 6 months. So the social experiment is basically about a company, aka ours, that has absolutely sucked at social media for years, but then decides to use social media and see what happens. We are moving into an age where consumption of information is changing. And right now, most people don't want to admit that it's changing. Yeah, it happened in Wollongong, and I said no high stages. And then we get a high stage. It disconnects you from the audience. And so, because I notice a massive difference if I'm standing up here, I'm standing over them. Whereas, like if I come down here, and I can actually connect far better, and even touch them. Someone once told me, when you get in front of a room of people, imagine that everyone is naked. And so I actually did that the very first time that I jumped on stage. But however, I was fucking nervous as hell. I get on stage, I turn around, I imagine everyone naked, and I look down the front row and it's full of truck drivers in wife beaters and stubbies. So yeah, not a strategy I recommend. For me personally, I actually meditate before I go on stage, and I like to get myself nice and centered and calm so that my thoughts are clear and I can channel. I personally find if I spend too much time getting all hyped up, I get a little bit discombobulated. Sometimes I speak a little bit too fast and I already speak very quickly. Whereas if I'm centered, I'm chilled and I channel. Okay, I've fucking Facebooked, I've tweeted, I've snapped. Oh man, I had the worst headache last night. I think I've got eye strain from playing with this too much. I've been responding to snapbacks all morning. I remember when sometimes you see Gary like scrolling through all of the messages that he's got on there. I thought, oh wow, that'd be cool to have, and now I'm doing it. I'm like, this is not fun. I'm like, because I say I'm going to get back to everyone. Where were we yesterday? I was up till 1 o'clock in the morning responding to Facebook messages, Snapchats, Instagram messages.
So that's what always intrigues me.
But I made 3 sales on Facebook after midnight, and you know I've got 2 almost over the line on Snapchat. So
that's hard.
Well, I'll keep doing it until I can't. You know, and it's the results are there. I'm learning what I need to know. Right now, the reason I'm doing everything is I want to learn, and once I've got it mastered, then I'll be slowly probably outsourcing different components of it. And no one's going to manage my community at the level I do. No one's going to even close. So the consistent theme has been for this tour so far is our marketing works. We are overflowing the rooms. Apologise if it's a little bit noisy. Okay, so tell me, obviously, and just so you know, I have not seen your resume or your CV. I wanted to come into this completely naked in this respect or blind in this respect because I just want to find out a little bit more about you without anything persuading me. With that in mind, tell me just a little bit about yourself. And I tell you that because I want you to know openly, I'm a very open, very direct, very blunt communicator. You always know exactly where you stand with me. Awesome. No worries, Marion, I appreciate your time. Marsha can talk. Fucking hell. I think he's got a low level of awareness. And I think in order to really heal as an addict, you need there's got to be a high level of self-awareness. And I'm not sure if he's got that yet. And just so you know, if you did have a coke problem, that to me is something that I'd be willing to work with more, if you're willing to admit it. But I want to help him. He's got to do the work. And there's a part of me that just wants to give him the chance to go, all right, because I'm thinking not meetings once a week. I'm thinking, I said to him on the text today, you need to get in meetings every day. If it's like this, you need to be doing meetings every single day. I'm leaning towards letting him go and saying, look, once you get it together, there's a job here for you, you just got to get it together. I want to give him another chance.
Yeah.
This is what a team on 4.5 hours of sleep looks like. Amy, say hi to Snapchat. Hi. Marie. Hey. All right, fantastic. I've got Marie here with me. How are you guys? Awesome stuff. Are you guys ready for a big day?
Thank you.
Okay, cool. I just want to highlight a couple of things for you guys just on the tour so I can give you a bit of an update. That's the lowest show rate we've had on the tour so far. And that's obviously as a consequence of not getting through those confirmations. Look at your relationship with failure and ask yourself the question, what is my relationship with failure? What is my relationship with the outcome when things aren't going right? Do I see this as something that is painful and I should be moving away from and trying to avoid? Or do I see this as something that is a great lesson that is going to give me what I need to go to the next level, and therefore you don't fear the failure, you actually embrace it and you chase it. The more you guys chase failure right now, the faster you're going to grow. You need to be chasing failure. As counterintuitive as that sounds, that's where you're going to learn. And then you become unstoppable.
See your help.
Oh, water.
Yeah.
You got my boarding pass?
Kerwin.
You would think Pokemon. Is Pokemon Go one word?
I'm doing a lot of research right now on Pokemon Go and the business opportunities behind that and how businesses can hack it for income producing.
I was thinking of calling it the 20-year overnight success story of Pokemon Go. I'm normally, and I've kind of been proud about this for the longest time, I've never been an early adopter. I've always been like, once everyone's picked up on something and everyone else is doing it, I'm like, I'll come along 12 months, 2 years later, I'll be like, oh, what's going on? I've heard whispers, and then I'll do something. And I'm now actually becoming, and this is not through anything other than a deliberate, almost a forced attempt to just make myself very current. And that's why now I'm researching social every day. I'm looking at what's happening. I'm looking at what the latest releases are. And every person on Facebook has the opportunity to become a broadcaster. And we already are, we're publishers. But when you start to move into video, I don't know if it's just semantics, but getting into the psychology of, we're now becoming broadcasters and publishers of content. And it's exciting. Like, it really has taken the power away from these multinationals, these major corporations, and put it in the hands of the people and giving them the same opportunity. And it's all going to just come down to the quality of the content. And this is the thing, we have come in at the perfect time, at the perfect cross-section of as video is becoming big and social is really starting to take over.
Almost at 20,000 views, Matthias.
Was this the last video?
Yeah, the Pokemon video, and it's only 15 hours in. The reason I kept waking up last night is I kept on having dreams that I got picked up by a media site, and I woke up and there was like 100,000 views. And I kept wanting to check my phone. I was like, no, go to sleep. No, go to sleep. Really trying to understand more about what's working. Mobile is outperforming everything. And it's all mobile, mobile, mobile. That's why the campaigns are working so well, because we've got so many different segments that we're targeting.
It's your most valuable tool.
My most valuable tool is dying. I think it's dying to save my brain.
Hey, maybe it's a good thing. Oh.
It's actually kind of nice. I'm actually really enjoying having no phone. I can feel my brain unraveling. Because I was going to go to Apple tomorrow and replace it, but I'm actually thinking about not.
I'm like, I have not found what I want to do. And I say, oh, I'll write a book about dyslexia, but I don't do it.
What if I made you do it? No, it's a serious question.
It needs to be done.
Well, what if I made you do it? Because one of the things that we do in the program is we actually, you have to write a book while you're in there. Today, I really only want to focus on three things. I want to connect with everyone in the team, one-on-one. I also want to speak to Marie in relation to, and I need to catch up on all my emails and my community management, because my phone has been busted since Thursday and I haven't replaced it yet. I'm actually kind of enjoying not having a phone right now, to be honest, it's between you and me. So yeah, so I've got a lot of community management to catch up on. I have not touched Snapchat since Thursday. Wow. So yeah. You know, one of the best ways that I find to get people engaging with me is remove the tension so I can build it. Because when you get on the phone, they go, oh, this dude's just going to try and sell me. So look, I'm in a rush. I've got to go in 2 minutes. I can only have a really quick conversation with you. Okay, so I'm not going to be on this phone for the next half an hour. Little tweaks, brother. You're a Ferrari. I'm just tuning your engine. Tuning your engine. What did you say that made him block you?
Pay your money.
Okay, I'm going in. Yeah, like, what's that all about? Like, why would he do that? Have you been drinking? You know, I guess there's different kinds of rock bottom, mate. And mate, that's fine. Don't sweat it, mate. It's all good. I just want to make sure that we can get you the help and the support that you need. Because right now you just need to heal, mate. You know, you need to do the work. We need to get you healthy so that you can get back into your own, you know, into your own space and start living a healthy life. You know, I guess that's my question to you is like, do you really want to get healthy? Yeah. But you manage to afford alcohol. Well, you can get help without spending money if you really want it. You know, it's like anything. You know, you can't give yourself a hard time for it. You've just got to embrace it and just, you know, look at whatever lessons come from it and go, right, what do I need to do now? I'm not going to say that we're done forever. I'm just going to say that if we can get you healthy, I'm happy for us to sit down and talk about working together again. I just said to him, look, we obviously can't work together with you right now. I said, but I'm not saying never, because I want to give you some hope, some light at the end of the tunnel, but you've got to be willing to do the work. Yeah.
We'll have you back.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Matty, what's Pokemon at now?
Almost 500,000.
Shit. It was like 390,000 this morning. I found this at home. I haven't found my most up-to-date ones.
Oh.
This is me at age 17. I just turned 17.
Oh my god. It's amazing.
So I've got to find the ones, because this was when I was in high school. Like this, I was in year 12. I was pretty small here. Like I got massive in the next 2 years after it. That's me in the middle. Money Penny.
Kerwin.
What's going on? Like I'm getting leans like constantly, every day. Have you heard from?
I called him
Yeah.
just now.
The answer?
He answered the work phone, so I'll have to suspend it because he's used all the data. And he was doing drug deals on the phone, buying and selling on the work phone. So I just called him in the most firmest voice and said, you can hear now. And then at 3 o'clock I'm cutting him off.
Look, cut the phone off now.
You reckon?
If he's using it for drug deals, like that's
It's company property.
So she, this one,
Not cool.
and this and this one. Yeah, so then
Not
this
cool.
one says
that's just
August.
wow. That's disappointing. Crazy times. Like I used to dream when I was a kid, like literally physically, like dream in my sleep and fantasize all day long that at some point in my life I would get given superpowers and I'd become a superhero. I just wanted to help people. We are not short on content, we're just short on the talent and the skills to help deploy it in an intelligent way. Because right now, not only am I in front of the camera and I'm on stage, but I'm also uploading the content, I'm doing all the community management.
Yeah.
I probably spend easily 3 to 4 hours a day on community management.
Yeah.
Just answering people's questions, responding, liking their posts.
Yeah.
It's pretty intense. No, I'm not even looking for a social media manager now. I'm just looking for a social community manager, like someone who can just upload the content and support you and I. And I was like, oh, do you think that content actually supports paid? She goes, no, not really. I said, so what's your preference? She goes, paid. I said, why? She said, oh, because there's just no organic reach anymore.
Organic posts are great, but they don't reach very many people these days.
And so when I brought her in here, I showed that we have like 3.8 million organic reach. And she's like, oh, oh, she's not the right one. Oh. Because what I'm starting to realize is most people just, even people in social media, at agency level, don't understand social. She didn't even know what the social experiment was. How you doing, mate? You good?
Yeah, getting there.
Getting there? What's this business?
No.
You're there. You're not getting there. You're there.
Yeah, cool.
Where are you? Where are you?
I'm there.
Where are you? Damn straight you are. No, they're getting their business. Fucking hell. It's like you're on a train or something.
I don't know. She's in the marketing space. I felt like she felt she didn't need it.
Right. Why didn't you say that to her? My sense is that you feel you don't need this. Am I close? Well, that's what I do. Okay, but how's it working for you right now?
Yeah.
Side note, how you doing? You all good?
Yeah.
Oh, a bit of vocal tension. No. What's going on? Take a seat. Grab a quick seat. Let's have a side note conversation. What are you stressed about?
Just stress.
I'm stressed about stress. What specifically? Men cry too.
That's great. I'm just gonna take a sip of water.
You sound like one of them uppers. It's none of my business. Just say you don't want to talk about it.
No, it's not that I don't want to talk. I just want to be able to talk without crying.
That's okay. Try farting at the same time. If you can fart and talk at the same time, I guarantee you won't cry.
Yeah.
I might cry, but you won't cry.
Just hotbox yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's good. I just I don't want to bring external stuff into the office, but
Wouldn't ask if I didn't care.
yeah,
So what's going on?
I know you get it because you've dealt with anxiety and stuff before, but I just got a bit of anxiety going on at the moment.
Have you had anxiety before? Yeah, something you've had for a while?
Routinely since I was a kid. Yeah.
Okay. Do you breathe?
Do yeah,
Like, do you find yourself holding your breath?
all the time.
Right, okay. It's so weird. Like, when I was first addicted to drugs when I was 19, I was not very healthy at the time, mentally, physically, everything else. And when I came off and I got healthy and I got clean, or I started to get healthy and I started to get clean, my anxiety from childhood came back with a vengeance. Because when I took speed, I didn't feel anxious. I felt confident. I felt strong and everything else. And the counsellor that I was seeing at the time, the therapist I was seeing at the time, he goes, he said, "Do you breathe?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he goes, No, do you breathe?" He said, "Are you feeling anxious right now?" I was like, "Yeah, I feel anxious all the time." He says, "Okay, now I just want you to take a very deep breath and I want you to hold it for 6 seconds. And then let it out for 6 seconds." And I said, "I want you to do that 3 or 4 times." Did that 3 or 4 times. And then he said, "How are you feeling?" And I was like, "I don't feel anxious anymore." Because anxiety is linked to breath. He says, just learn how to breathe. And when you feel anxious, just breathe. And that'll remove the anxiety for you.
Yeah.
So, if maybe there's some wisdom in that. I know it helps me because I don't suffer from anxiety as much, but I still get it, there's no question. I just know how to regulate it quickly. The fastest way to regulate any emotion is with breath.
Yeah, that's why I've been getting back and doing my meditation, because it's like it's all the habits, like the pillars that keep you together, and then one falls and you're like, oh, it's all good, I've got the other ones. Then another one falls, it's like, it's all good because I'm busy, but I've got another one. And then you turn around and you're like, well, fuck, I've dropped all of them.
Because right now, everything you're going through is perfect. You just maybe don't see that. The anxiety that you're dealing with is perfect. You just maybe don't see that.
Yeah.
And you've just got to ask the question to direct your mind to force the balance, which is, what is the benefit of this?
I don't want to be an area of uncertainty.
You're not at all. Dude, you're not selling drugs from your phone. You're not.
Not that you know about.
Well, not that I know about. That's a good point. Look, what happened with is very unfortunate. I really wanted to help him, but he's just not ready to be helped, unfortunately. You're exactly where you need to be, mate.
Yeah, I know.
You're exactly where you need to be.
Yeah.
And I think the realizations and awarenesses you're having are the exact realizations and awarenesses that you need to have. And it will pass. You feel better?
I do, thank you. I appreciate it.
Mate, family.
Yeah, that's it.
If anyone asks, it was just hay fever. Yeah, grab a walk, mate. Let's chill out.
Is Eric right?
He's fine. Just giving him some support and love.
Oh, is Eric?
He's okay. Just needs some love.
Your conversation with Eric, yes, you said, well, I filmed it, but...
Yeah. Oh, he'll be fine. He won't mind. It was a very good conversation. Very helpful for him. Good to get to know more about him as well.
That new phone?
Yeah.
It happened.
It did. I held out for a while. I felt so good not being on the phone for 5 days. I felt amazing. I've now got to try and implement that. But again, I just want to get a community manager.
I actually use the social experiment to show people the value of having consistent, high quality content. So thanks for that.
You looking for a job? Okay, that's done. So we've gone like vertical. Okay. So if you see the square video like there Instagram. And see the horizontal, so we almost, like if you take a look at that in terms of the screen, that's about maybe just a bit more of a third versus you're almost getting twice the screen value. Right. Do you play ping pong?
I do. I used to have a ping pong table at home.
Please go and kick Marie's ass. She's a little bit undefeated right now.
Is she?
Yeah.
Gotta stop that. Thank you, girl.
You're welcome. That. Thank you, Dal. Wow, what a lovely comment.
Do you get anything from comments like that?
Yeah. Like it means, it's weird. Like I've actually had people's comments bring me to tears, and not in a boo-hoo kind of way, just tears of gratitude. Because you just don't realise sometimes how much of an impact you have on people. It's always humbling, and sometimes I just don't believe it, because I sometimes see myself as I used to be, not as I am now.
Just going to do Kneel It and Skill It in November. Absolutely pumped. Thanks, Kerwin Ray. Legend.
Gareth, so good to hear from you, brother. What a view! Is that your view? That's incredible. Can't wait to see you at Nail It Scale Up, mate. Look forward to seeing you then.
It's pretty good, isn't it?
Wow.
Oh.
750,000 views. Are we going to hit 1 million?
I doubt it.
And so how's business, mate?
How's the social experiment going?
Mate, the social experiment is, oh wow, that's cool. The social experiment is absolutely crushing it right now. We can only market for a very short burst of time. We've gone from spending $28 per lead to, as low as $1.65 to $7.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah, it's off the charts. We've had a couple of videos go viral. Did you see the Pokemon video? But everyone I'm speaking to right now, their ad spend is going up, their acquisition cost, their cost per lead is going up, their conversions are going down. It's all looking like it's getting harder and harder and harder. Whereas for me, literally every single time I do a campaign, my cost per lead is going down. My conversion rates are going up. Everything is going up, and the only thing I'm doing differently is I'm not acting like a sales and marketing douchebag anymore, and I used to. I'm acting like someone who just wants to provide immense and massive value, and I'm not asking for anything in return. And when I do ask for something in return, people feel obligated to respond.
Yeah, you can see that in the videos because it's you talking from the heart.
You need to get people consuming your stuff. It's as simple as that. Man, I am getting so many leads right now, social, like direct message leads, like just coming to me. They're just saying, I love your stuff so much. I didn't realize there was a program. How can I come see you? All right, now I've got to upload a video. What am I doing? Boom!
Thanks, man.
Nice one. Was that the one from earlier?
Yeah.
Nice work, brother. It's the equivalent of a holiday.
48 hours not being in the office, that's a holiday.
Mate, you're cranking on. See you later, gorgeous.
Bye. See you.
There we go. Almost.
So the Pokemon video is going viral. Like, there's just so many people still sharing it. And
Have you seen? It's like this morning it was 12,000 shares or 15, I don't know.
yeah, I know, right?
All right, have a great weekend, everybody.
Yeah.
All right, see you later, guys. So we haven't celebrated yet, but we all need to celebrate something. Matthias created a work of art
Oh, Matthias.
that hit it 1 million views. Our first our first million view video. First of many.
That's the Pokemon thing, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So that was your highlight of the weekend?
No, my highlight of the weekend was spending time with you and Noah.
Separated at birth.
Did Kerwin ever tell the story of the one, like, Christmas or New Year's? It was our second one together, and we were talking about, like, our highlights of the year and everything, and I'm like, so what were your highlights of the year? And he's like, the Jordan Belfort tour. Starts listing off all these things. He's like, what about you? And I'm like, getting engaged.
I was like, yeah, I meant that one too. I have a brain injury. We also today offered the role for the event coordinator who has accepted it, Maren, who you guys met. I think she's going to be very strong. A proof's going to be in the pudding. Well, maybe we should open Rego slightly early.
Well, we will.
Because we cannot afford to be starting late.
No.
At all.
We can't.
At all. Like, we don't have the time to start late. No. What are the intentions?
41 applications.
41 applications. Yes. 41 applications, I think that's doable. If everyone could just read the intentions at least 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 50 times a day, and just see happy people at the back of the room filling out forms, see that wall growing. You know, I want you guys to visualize that wall completely full of pictures. And yeah, let's have fun. Have fun! Most importantly, let's have fun. And if you're up to it, I'd like to set a challenge where I would like to literally transform your entire life in the next 3 days. But in order for me to do that, I need your participation. In order for me to do that, I need a level of commitment, and I need also a level of openness to the possibility that that can actually happen. Commitment. Do you know, business has actually taught me so much about the importance of commitment, especially in the context of relationships. The reason I didn't meet my wife, the reason I didn't get married till when I did, is because I actually didn't know how to commit to a relationship. And I'm so grateful for being in business, because what business actually taught me, I know this is going to sound radically fucking weird, business actually taught me unconditional love. Business actually taught me unconditional commitment. Because here's what I've learned about people and commitment. People only want to commit to the things that feel good. And the moment they start feeling bad for extended periods of time, they go, you know what? I'm committed, but I don't want to do it anymore. And in order for us to truly get the benefits of business, in order for us to truly be able to reap the rewards, we must learn this little concept of what commitment really means. And every now and then, you might have to do things that you don't want to do. And do you know the antidote to that? Suck it the fuck up. And who's willing to commit for the next 3 days to actually see what is possible, yes or no? Ladies and gentlemen, this is Matthias. And who's been watching The Social Experiment? He is the man that follows me around with a camera basically sometimes 50 hours a week, because he follows me on weekends sometimes with the work that we do. We have Maren. Maren is new to our team. And the little one in the middle, that's my wife, ladies and gentlemen. All of these people are here for one reason only this weekend. Do you know what that is? To be of service to you. But you know, we almost had 2 people leave in the first 10 minutes? Because I came in and I was like, suck it the fuck up. And they both stood up, went to the back room and said, we want a refund. And then Maria's like when I brought everyone up, she came up and said, oh, you need to turn the swearing down.
Minimise swearing.
Okay. I turned the swearing down. Is everything all right?
Within 10 minutes, we got 2 requests for refunds.
They're good now?
Lovely. Well, they're coming back.
Okay. And how did you get them back in the room?
Pure skill and a value elicitation. process and commitment to not judge you and give you a chance, as she would not want to be judged.
And then what was interesting is after lunch when I was coming back, one of the ladies came up to me, she goes, I am so glad I didn't leave. She goes, this is transformational.
Everything you said this morning, everything I could relate to is amazing.
Thank you.
I came here to learn about social media, and all I learned about was how to be a better server.
I was like, does that mean I can swear now? She's like, nope. She had a good sense of humour about it.
You have a second?
Yeah, go.
Quick note, we're 5 minutes ahead of time.
Nice.
Which is good.
Mary's doing a good job.
She's great.
She's very on it. She's doing a good job.
That was awesome content today, Kerwin.
You guys enjoyed?
Yeah.
Mate, your story the last 3 months is inspiring, dude.
Yeah. 3 months is just too quick.
That's awesome.
Cool.
Dude, embrace it.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Great work, brother. He's gone from 1 staff member to 4 staff members and doubled his revenue in 3 months. since
Fantastic.
Joining K2. Incredible. And he shared this morning because he's got a really big fear of public speaking.
Yeah.
And so he took the microphone and shared it with the group this morning. And
It was a dream.
it was a dream once. He was like in tears. He was trembling.
All right. See you later.
See you later. So many 2X's. Every time a client says it to me, it's like a dream coming true. It's like another dream coming true. And it was just like, oh yeah, I doubled my business. Oh yeah, I did an extra $500,000.
In the last 3 months, I've doubled our business profits.
Oh yeah, I tripled my business. Oh, 29X. I'm just like,
29x our net profit.
oh, are you serious? I couldn't stop laughing. And I didn't mean to be rude, but I just couldn't stop laughing. Morning. What's going on, man?
See ya. How you been?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
How's the family? Are they good?
Super good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I love your stuff. You're all over the place. On the Facebook and the Snapchat. It's incredible.
Nice. Hi. Hi.
So excited to go on stage.
Is he? Ladies and gentlemen, this is Noah. Say hi, everybody. Hi. This is the content machine. And so you've got all the content. Remember we talked, look at me, don't look at the kid. High five.
You on stage?
He loves it up there. Like, loves it. Are you playing with Uncle Matthias? He loves Matthias, because Matthias always plays with him.
Oh, that's so cute.
Okay, open. Wow, treasure.
Oh, wow, treasure. Look at you. You're growing up so fast, pal. So for those of you who completed the entire text and all the images, stand up. The first 2 Nail and Scarlets where we used to do this, I did no commitment frames. And we would normally get about 25% of the room standing up at this point. And then one day, I just went, you know what? I'm actually going to really get these people to commit. And I started getting people to say, I commit. Are you committed? Yes. Are you serious? Yes. And then I started getting everyone to look at one another and become accountable. I want you to look around the room at the people that are committing to you and the people you're committing to. Everyone you see standing up right now are people that have completed an entire e-book in a night.
I
Thought maybe it had a stroke.
Hey, you know what? Speaking of stroke, this is actually serious. I just went to serious. The guy with the face had a heart attack last night. I've been talking to his wife. He's in RPA, but you know what? From his hospital bed, he's trying to talk to me to say, I did my book.
Tell me I didn't give him a heart attack.
I want to be accountable to the group. There's a story there.
Yeah, no kidding.
Whatever it takes.
That was incredible, a pretty incredible tale. Like, wow. Yeah. Make sure they know I've completed.
But it is amazing, and the wife made the effort to track down the hotel because she didn't have my number, and she was just relaying words that held no meaning for her. He's now saying to me this, so tell Kerwin this, and tell his accountability buddies this. I completed. I completed. Does that mean anything to you, Marie? Yes, I'll pass that on.
Social accountability is magic. Like when you get people to commit publicly. Do you know where I got that from? Like getting people to do that? Now point at them and say, I am holding you accountable. Alcoholics Anonymous.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, so they help each other out through it.
No, in Alcoholics Anonymous, you actually have to stand up and say, you know, I commit to staying sober for the next day, because it's day at a time. And so they do public declarations of sobriety. So yeah, and I guess the lesson for you guys is if you want to perform at a higher level, you know, find people that are going to hold you to a higher standard and do public declarations of commitment, because it creates a lot of pressure to perform,
Hello, how you doing? I've missed your teleprompting skills.
So 42 minutes behind from the day's start now.
Okay.
So
You are a natural MC, brother. Honestly. We've got to get you those dates for next year. We'll get that locked down, yeah?
When's the goal for you guys for the office to talk about that?
Well, we've gone through, I don't know if you know our situation, we've kind of gone through, like, no, not staff, event managers. Like,
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, like every other department's solid, but events has been bad. So we've got Faze and we've got Merrin. They start on the 30th, but they like, have you spent some time with Merrin?
Yes, with Marion,
Yeah.
yeah. Like, this is not an easy job, and she's picking
She's
up.
on it.
Yeah,
That's the best teleprompter I've had in years.
Yeah.
So, I'm expecting big things. I look forward to speaking with many of you more in the future, and until then, may you guys go and prosper and do incredible things. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. Great weekend, mate. Well done. Record breaking. So good to see you, mate. Always good to see you.
Make sure I'm skinny. Just gonna ask. I know this question is gonna be the craziest one.
No, go for it.
I found myself lost as in what I want to do.
Just trying to find direction.
The purpose?
Yeah, purpose, direction.
Finding a purpose starts with a question. What am I here to do? What do I love? You know, what do I love to the level that I'll do it even if I wasn't being paid? A purpose is a reason to exist. And I can always tell when I'm sitting down with someone that isn't on purpose. Because I'll sit down with them, they'll start telling me the challenges and the problems, and they're finding it hard to get motivated, and I'll just say, okay, so do you know your purpose? What the purpose of the business is?
Yes.
I'll say, yeah, of course. I say, what is it? And I go, what is the purpose of the business?
Well, the purpose of our business is to,
And they can't articulate it. So you're not that clear.
No.
Because without purpose, we are lost. And your purpose in life is to find your purpose.
That's a key question.
Yeah, what am I here to do? What do I love? What am I passionate about? And that'll give you everything you need to know.
Thank you.
Anyway, we've got a line.
Thank you very much. Thank you for
You're
everything.
very welcome. Good luck. Cheers. Awesome.
I've done a lot of stuff. Nothing has come close to what you did. It's just phenomenal.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That means the world.
Yeah. You look tired now.
All right, thank you. You're like the 50th person who said that.
He says every time, I leave nothing in the tank.
No, yeah.
And look at it.
Yeah.
I mean,
you can see it.
It's not a nice word, but just look at it.
Look at it.
Look at it. I'll be talking to you on Tuesday.
Oh, mate, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I love the shoes, mate. Jesus, they're great.
Yeah, they're
Mate, you won't get hit by a car wearing those, will you?
No.
They look super comfy. Maren, I need to talk to you about your performance this weekend.
Okay.
It was good.
Thank you.
Oh, you did really well. That's the best teleprompting I've had in years. No shit. It's a tough gig and not everyone can do it. And you rocked it. So thank you. I really appreciate it.
It's fun to work with you.
Yeah. I can see you actually having a little fun at the back of the room.
I love John. John's great.
He's excellent. All right, my eyes are burning. I gotta get out of here. Well done, mate. You did really well. Nice job.
Killed it.
Yeah, you know, you gotta get that. You gotta get the slap down.
I'm trying to like.
There we. Yes, my car is there.
Have you checked your phone?
No. 52.
Give me more credit than that. Just so you've got it so you can look at it when you go to bed.
Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. I just dribbled on myself.
I don't know how it's possible, but we've done it.
Holy
I checked them myself.
I checked them myself.
Where did the energy come from?
That's how many applications we got, 60. 41 applications, I think that's doable. And just see happy people at the back of the room filling out forms. Fucking hell.
Out of 91 business units. Anything's possible. It's a good room. That is a
Wow.
good room.
That's incredible. I sleep like a baby, kicking and screaming and crying.
Take a photo of Kristen's face.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, there's a poll. Oh, and Matthias.
I think the ingredient, because I love to cook. You haven't had a chance to taste my cooking yet, and when you do, you'll fucking love it. Like when I make food, I always make my own marinades from scratch, and I put it together and I'll cook it, and people then go, oh my God, what did you do to this? And I always say, and people laugh, the magic ingredient is love. Like I literally love the food while I'm preparing it, and I appreciate the food, and I feel the steak, and I make the marinade, I'm like, oh, I love what I do as I do it, and you can really taste it in the food. And I think that's the key ingredient in business is, if you love what you do, people feel it, people taste it. And yeah, I think that's the magic ingredient. I don't think I know it is. I just am tired. I've been doing this for 16 years, and even though we've created hundreds of millions of dollars in results, I still get just as buzzed and just as humbled when someone comes up and says, I've 2x'd my business in 3 months.
We've 2x'd the business in 3 months.
I just love them so much. I just love them so much. They're such good people. They really are good people. We're so lucky, man. We're in a really good time.